officially peak season.
We reached 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube. I'm gonna need a lot of coffee and patience to get through today.
There will be no fireworks today, so that's a good thing.
You guys are getting a first look at them.
Officially peak season, or at least the start of peak season, because I am in the studio for the first working weekend of the season. Last year running into peak season was just so stressful for me with so many projects that I wanted to launch. This year I'm doing a little bit more than last year. Like my planner launch is going to be bigger this year. I'm also planning on doing my merch drop, which I shared with you in the last studio vlog, which by the way, I literally just finished editing that studio vlog yesterday and I've picked up my camera today and I'm very proud of myself to dive right into another vlog. This peak season's launches are definitely bigger than any year in ever probably, and so I decided this week that in order to help like get that balance and not put too much pressure on myself to meet my own deadlines, I am going to do 6-day work weeks for the end of October and most of November. So I'm gonna work a Saturday or a Sunday every week, so that way I don't have to feel so much pressure to get everything done between Monday and Friday. Last year what ended up happening when there was so many deadlines coming up, there were so many evenings, especially once we got into November, that I would be working until like 7, 8, 9 o'clock, like every single evening. It just snowballed. By December, I was basically burnt out and I really just don't want to do that this year. So far today, I have prepped all of my Patreon content for the next week. So next week, I don't have to really think about Patreon content, just like dipping in and out of like our Patreon community chat and like comments and things, and not having to like prep anything to upload, which is great. The other thing that I just did was prepped my weekly roundup newsletter. If you didn't know, I have many newsletters, one that I send out weekly and one that I send out monthly. So if you want to subscribe to my weekly roundup email and my monthly scoop email, I'll put the links to sign up to those in the description under this video as well. The next thing on my to-do list for this first working Saturday of the season is to finish off the master designs for my 2025 planner manuscripts. So what I mean when I say master designs is the main design, not the PDF design. So like the base designs that I'll then duplicate and like replicate and change colors for each month in order to like fill out the PDF file that will be the planner. So I've done most of the designs. I'm just missing the weekly planning spread and the daily planning spread. And then I want to just like clean up the ideas for the notebooks, because I have the designs for the grid bullet journals and the line notebook already done, but I have to like create the spread that will be like duplicated in the like print PDF, that makes sense, if that makes sense. So that's what we're gonna get stuck into now, because there's still a lot of little things to do, but once those little things are done, then I can start to like finish the PDF files and stay on track for uploading them to Amazon so that they will launch in November. First, we need another cup of tea.
just made myself a hazelnut latte to celebrate because I have finished the master designs for the planners. I decided to scrap the idea, at least for this collection, of the undated monthly planner notebook that I talked about in the last studio vlog, just because I realized that there was already quite a lot of work to do to create the design pages, to create and design the pages for the planners that really are the core of the collection this time around. I was cutting it pretty tight for deadlines. I still feel like I am cutting it pretty tight for deadlines, but cheers, the main pages are done. This is pretty good. This is the Nespresso hazelnut latte. I also ordered their their pumpkin spice cake when I did a reorder of our pods yesterday. So I'm excited to see what that one will taste like because this one is very good. So the next step is going to be bringing all of the page designs that I did in Adobe Illustrator into Adobe InDesign, which is where I build basically the PDF file for the planners that will be uploaded to go to print, which means Friday and Saturday of this week will be focused on creating the cover designs for the collection, because the deadline that I've given myself is that Saturday all of the files for this collection need to be finished. So I need to start prioritizing the main design in the collection. Obviously is the weekly planner. That needs to get done first, and then everything after that is going to be a bonus. But obviously I want to get them all done so that next week I can start uploading them to Amazon KDP and creating the listing page details and all of that stuff, which is a lot more admin-y and less design focused. But yeah, it's going to be some design heavy days for the next couple of weeks. In other news, we reached 5,000 subscribers here on YouTube at the weekend. And it's just so exciting. I can't believe that we've reached 5,000 subscribers. This is such a big deal to me because, one, I feel like YouTube was the first place that I ever started to consume content, and I'm sure many of you can relate to that. So it's always been the place where I'm I really want to create content there, but there's always that imposter syndrome as well. The other reason I am so excited to hit this milestone is at the start of this year, and I did share it back in my January vlog. I'll try and insert a clip here just to kind of remind myself of this full circle moment and to remind you guys how far we've come. I decided that 2024 is the year of video content for me, and I am saying that at the start of this video so that I hold myself accountable. But back in January, I said that one of my goals for the year was to become more a part of my brand and my content. And one of the ways that I wanted to do that was by showing up on YouTube, because I felt like that was a space where we could kind of connect and get to know each other more. And so I've committed to one video a month at the start of the year, and I have kept that commitment and have been consistent with it to the point that in August, I realized I wanted to start doing more content for YouTube. And I'm thinking of maybe doing a version of Vlogmas this year. Not a vlog every day, but maybe a vlog every week in December. We'll see. I feel like there's so much happening with the planners and the merch launch that I'm probably going to keep vlogging next week and the week after that, as well as I finish the files, I get samples of them and all of that exciting stuff. I definitely want to vlog that. So I feel like I'm going to end up with a vlog a week in October and November anyway, so it makes sense just to continue to do that in December, but we'll see. So yeah, 5,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. I am going to do a little giveaway on Instagram to celebrate 5,000 subscribers, and I'm going to wait until this vlog goes up. Obviously, I've already shared on Instagram that we hit 5,000 subscribers, but I wanted to wait until this vlog goes up to do the giveaway. So if you want to enter our 5K YouTube subscriber celebration giveaway, head to the description under this video to find out all of the details. It will be over on Instagram. And yeah, let's celebrate 5,000 YouTube pals. The next things on my agenda for today are to do some work on that marketing course that I enrolled in. I am definitely feeling tired today, and I kind of knew at the end of last week that since last week was my first 6-day week of peak season, that I would probably be tired on Monday. And so I've kind of thought, okay, Mondays are going to be a day where it's a half day where I stop and I do some learning work in the afternoons. So that way, if I'm really tired, I'm not like burning myself out at the start of the week. So I am going to drink my hazelnut latte, admire my finished page designs, and then I'm going to snuggle up with my laptop and my journal and watch some more replays of that marketing strategy course that I'm taking from Alice Benham, and hopefully try and catch up that I can do the last live lesson with the group, which is next week. I feel like I'm gonna need a lot of coffee and patience to get through today. I have got a house full of builders, which amazing, and 2 anxious pups because the church that's like right beside our house decided to let off fireworks in the middle of the day. Today on the agenda is to take a sip of coffee and a deep breath. Today on the agenda is to start building the manuscript files for my planners and not lose my mind between trying to calm these dogs down and deal with drills and hammering and stuff. On the bright side, I am going to be getting an air conditioner / heater installed in this room, which I am very excited about. It's not too bad in the summer. It doesn't get like unbearably hot in this room, but in the winter it gets so cold in here. Okay, the dogs have finally fallen asleep. I am gonna get cracking on some planner manuscripts and see how much I can get done in the current chaos. So yesterday was complete and utter chaos. Getting up this morning was not easy, but I did. And I just finished up my morning workout and so glad that I am sticking to the routine of working out for like 40 minutes or an hour every morning in the gym at the moment heading into winter, because even though getting up and getting out of the house and getting here is not always my favorite thing to do, once I'm done, I always am like, yeah, I'm glad that I did that, because I feel so much more like clear-headed already. At the end of yesterday, I was definitely feeling a little bit stressed. There's a lot of stuff that's kind of like out of my control at the moment because builders are in the house. I think if that on its own was the only thing that was chaotic yesterday, it wouldn't have been so bad because I was expecting the builders to come. I think what tipped things over the edge yesterday was the fireworks. The dogs were terrified, like so scared, and it went on from like 10:30 until at least lunchtime. I did kind of like get to a certain point yesterday where I stepped back and I was like, this is like
chaotic. But despite all of that chaos, I did manage to finish the manuscript for the 2025 weekly planners, and I am so excited to upload these to KDP, to Amazon KDP, and like get them in my hands, because I just love how the weekly planner design turned out. I'm so glad that I took everybody's feedback on board and like reworked the layout and the design, because I think it's just going to be so nice to use as a planner. I'm enjoying my 5 minute of peace here in the car before I go back to the house. So more chaos today. Well, I mean, hopefully less chaos. There will be no fireworks today, so that's a good thing. Just more builders. First of all, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna shower, I'm gonna have some breakfast, and then it's time to finish up this planner collection, well, the manuscripts of it, before I start cover designs, and get ready for custom pet portrait bookings launching. Very excited. See, my energy is already up. Just took some workout endorphins. Is that correct? I think it is. Right. Let's get stuck into our Wednesday.
Very exciting news. Just gonna turn on the light because it's super dark because it's a bit later than I expected to be in the studio today. But super exciting news. I have officially finished the designs for the planner collection, the manuscripts anyway, not the covers. But I thought I would show you guys the preview files of what everything is gonna look like, so you guys are getting a first look at them. Also, I apologize for the glare off of my glasses, but there really is like a screen reflection on these ones. First of all, I thought it would be fun for a point to compare. This is the design for last year's planner, which I have over here. So this is last year's planner. Okay, this was the layout. This was the weekly spread. This is what the monthly spread looked like, and it had the little illustrations, and that was the design. I wanted to show you guys that as a comparison point so you can fully appreciate the glow up that is the weekly planner for this collection. Here is the 2025 planners. So illustration page like before. Also, excuse these glitches, that's just like a loading error in InDesign, but obviously the print files will not look like that. But illustration, and then each month has like a monthly check-in, and then the calendar is over 2 pages for each month because you guys wanted more space for writing. And then this is the new weekly spread out, which I'm obsessed with. So each day has a different colored box. You can't really see, I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but in the boxes, there's like little grid lines. This is the daily planner design. Also, again, for reference, this was the daily planner from last year. A little bit of a different vibe. I did a 12-month, 1 day at a time planner. There's stuff falling out all over the desk, but just to give you reference, this was literally like a page a day kind of diary. I might do a version of this again, but I wanted to do something different for the daily planner. I wanted to make it undated, and more flexible. So you can use it when you need to, and you can like let it sit on your desk for a couple of weeks at a time, and it doesn't matter. Then the other thing that I wanted to do was create like companion notebooks. I'm just going to close the door because I can hear Joe on like a work call in the background. And I'm not sure if the mic is going to pick it up. But the other thing I wanted to do was like create like companion notebook. So I've created a bullet journal and a grid lined notebook that will go with the weekly planner and the daily planner. You can't really see, maybe you can see like the bullet page on it. But each journal has sections of different colors. It should have a similar effect to what the weekly planners had last year. I loved how this looked because, I don't know, is the camera picking that up? I mean, it kind of is. Can you see how like the edge of the book, you can see the colors throughout? I wanted to create that idea for the bullet journal and the grid notebook. So I've put like a block of color down the side of the pages. So there's like a dark pink section, a light pink section, and so on and so forth. Enough space along the side here that you could write what that section is for if you wanted to. But yeah, there's like dark pink, light pink, there we go, light pink section. This is what the light pink page looks like. And then the same for like green, yellow, there we go, and teal. And then the grid page notebook is exactly the same. So again, you can see the grid page is like, it's a nice size grid. If I can actually click here to view it in actual size. So that's like the actual size that the notebook will be on the page. So like, there's my hand for reference. Those are nice sized grids. That is all of the notebook designs ready. They are ready to upload to Amazon KDP. The manuscripts are done and I'm so excited. The other thing that I got done today was I got the booking page and like checkout page for my pet portrait orders all done, and that is all scheduled to launch on Friday. By the time you're watching this vlog, those booking slots will already have gone out. I don't know how quickly they are going to fill. I do know that I have like 84 people on the wait list and I'm opening 10 booking slots on Friday. We'll see how quickly they fill. If you are watching this, they may already be gone, but the link is in the description under the video. And if the slots are filled, that link will link to the wait list, and there will be another round of bookings opening in November. So if you've missed this round of booking, that's how to get on it. And another good tip is to just sign up to my email newsletter, which I have also linked in the description under this video. That is where I send out all of my updates. I send out a weekly roundup email where I share with you everything that I have created and share that week and everything that's coming up. And I also do the same at the end of every month. Tomorrow I am getting kicked out of my studio space, I have been told. Tomorrow they're going to be drilling into the walls in here to install the new air conditioner and heater, which I feel like the universe was on my side with that planning because I was really worried I was going to get kicked out today, but it's going to be Thursday, which is great for me because Thursday is my editing day. So I won't be vlogging tomorrow, but I am going to pick my camera back up on Friday when I start into the cover designs for the 2025 planner collection. I'm also going to be starting the merch designs, the merch drop designs. I know I've said that like 100 times in this vlog and the last vlog, but they are starting on Friday, especially now that the planners are designed. Like next up is covers and merch drop, but I'm going to vlog the whole thing and you guys are going to see. So keep an eye out for the next vlog where we'll be doing covers, merch drop design, and launching our pet portraits. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this vlog, be sure to click that thumbs up button. And if you haven't joined our creative community here on YouTube with over 5,000 creative pals in the community now, be sure to click that subscribe button and officially become part of the Creative Pals. You can also head on over to my Patreon. It's linked in the description under this video. I share a ton more exclusive content over there, and we have our monthly monthly Patreon session coming up. I think by the time this vlog goes up, we'll already have done our October session, but you will be able to watch the replay if you want to. And we've got loads of other exciting things coming up in November as well. So that is all for me today. I'm gonna go ahead and end out this vlog here, but I will see you guys in the comments and I will see you in the next video.